Okay, go ahead.
I'm Amanda Selsky from the Eco Justice Program
At St. Edward School.
at St. Edward's. Oh.
It's okay. So, what did you say your first name was again?
Amanda.
Amanda. Okay, so Amanda, can you share your thoughts with me on what racism means to you, or just your thoughts on racism? Or how you've come to understand racism?
Yeah. To me, like, racism is like pushing somebody who looks different to the ground and just stepping on their back just to reach the top, even though nothing's there. It's pointless what they're doing. It doesn't make any sense.
How do they do that? Do you know? Like, how do they do that?
Verbal and, I'd say, physical abuse towards each other, discriminating.
Okay.
Well, I know from many of my friends at my old school, they make tons of racist jokes and stuff, so I just walk away from them and, like, this is not okay.
What school did you go to before?
St. Marguerite.
Okay, and so what kind, like, who was racism kind of directed towards?
Mostly either some First Nations people, mostly like Asian people of other kind and stuff like
Okay. And so you witnessed a lot of racial slurs.
that.
Okay. And how did that make you feel?
Really uncomfortable. Like, in school you're supposed to see, like, you're supposed to feel safe, and that nothing would, like, really bad would happen. Like, you're supposed to have fun there and stuff. So I don't know why people would make it a horrible place to be.
So was there anybody who was doing anything to try and kind of combat that or work towards kind of making it feel like more of a safe place, do you think?
No.
You didn't think that there was anything really being done?
No.
What do you think could have been done?
Well, I think that somebody could have stepped up. Like, I was not that brave at the time. I felt like I was going to be mistreated as if I was, like, not okay. Like, I wasn't right in my sense. Yeah.
So do you feel differently now?
Way differently.
Oh, good. So what made the difference for you?
What made the difference was I just got sick of it. So I finally came up to, like, a few kids and also family members, and I said, this is it. Like, I'm done with this. I just don't want to hear any more racial things and stuff because nobody's saying this to us, so why do we say it back to them? It doesn't make sense.
Well, good for you. So I am the bridge to ending racism by what?
I would say, like, I am the bridge by giving others bravery, like, to help them step up. Like, if they see racism happening just around anywhere, that they would actually go confront that person and say, you're doing something wrong. Because more likely, if somebody would tell somebody that they're doing wrong, they'd feel embarrassed and they probably wouldn't do it again. And then that person would kind of step up, thinking that it's more of, like, the cooler thing to do to step up than to actually just make the comments yourself.
And when you're silent, it actually allows people to continue to think that what they're doing is okay sometimes, right? And so you would say that you are the bridge by sharing your own courage to stand up against racism?
Yeah, and also giving some to myself, because sometimes I'd feel that I'm not doing the right thing, but actually I am, just because so many people have layered things onto me that I just scrape them off. And
I know it's hard sometimes, actually, when you're perhaps the only person to stand up in a situation where you're speaking out against racism. You don't know what other people are going to react like. It's hard to be the only one to stand up, right? Yeah, well, that's good. Well, congratulations.